Otito, but what's our could be before from works and housing. Enra as a nenans, Enra na ode RFP to Jano.
Me patch on Enra.
Na mamini kemisa sa saglemi housing. Ehun komo ye hu ran. Na ekokot. Na ebi aye na mo na mo ye na mo anye ni na we diska na we afa ensem ni bebre. Saglemi housing dia obaye as many dia
chairman ma yen koye chika krebi
yo
na yen hwe housing sector nankasa so wo hwe wono ma esua dia kwachire kakra o mo hwe niam hia nipa pani ba ko friend Maslow
yeah
or the to ho say anase o chire mu say niam hia nipa ba ko pa de dikan e de obedi de obehye ne ba bi ode ni tibeto until you say Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the first basic, shelter yabako. Until a bano, baby, any party ni tibeto, housing, a year, idea, ye fin common as no, be here, be Bible cry, them say Jesus, do baby, all kind of some you, way more baby on befa, way more baby on befa, but only papa, only baby, our dignity, a beto, until baby, any party ni tibeto, a fundamental need. In fact, we call a mind be more on constitution mono. Ye true mu say housing ye right. We call Kenya, for example, and the Kenyan constitution no. Almost say housing a right. Ghana no. Ye boy who modern say ye binya baby ma ni padodo di omtiato. Ba nyu bia na nya baby odi ni tibeto. And now me no ka say Ghana Bruni say a housing deficit and ye edan a ye hia ye ni. Edaya here yini ani padi ni tibetum ye 1.8 million homes.
1.8 million.
Aye. Any honintino. Kakra na wo hone boarding den. Any honintino o koji dan if you say just o me 2 years advance. Obi crampo say just all the goodwill near the account because demand near high na supply near low. Na ban hodo abesen Kofi Kwame Nkrumah bre so ade omo ye ni say aban na nkasa piska. So obi si dan mankofo. Nti wo hwa Kwame Nkrumah esi flats bi o baby.
Nkrumah flats let be a question.
Kutu a champon buy or no so you know, snake flats in some of the projects ni bi. Amam penia ho do ababan bi at President Kufuor buy Hackman also German as housing minister almost start affordable housing. Call Kufuor Dua omo try bi o call Ashanti region omo try bi Boteman pon omo di asase but nani ane aban ahokeka ne aban sika.
Okay.
NDC are buying on buy no first one try say STX.
Yeah.
Anyi and omo call far Saglemi a buy. And Saglemi no again a buying a couple between $200 million. Say infancy dying 5,000 as part of supplying a dying to help reduce a dying deficit no. Nti a dying here nia ama ahokyere wo a dying ho 17 couple between $200 million. Say yemfa ensi adan na dan ni wi a ya ton ama o ma beto na ama bi mo nya baby dom tiato as at the time wa mpanifo hwe nkratem yen ye ba ban mu minister touching abaye no na yetua $196 million
okay
but a dime 5,000 no ye see 1,506 yen wie
out of 5,000
aye. Until we report now say at various stages of completion. Be o ha bekono a foundation pet. Be o ha bekono my first floor pet. Be o ha bekono mo sidan na nkasesi ho. Ubi rem no bon say pipes ne iron rods ne ade nyina wo mti hard finishing no crampo nim. E bi o ha bekono my hard finishing wo maybe a sink burglar proof ne ade e wo ho. Until at different stages. Apart from that enyina nkane a eni ho. Ensuo eni ho. In fact, sewage system. Enti sebi.
Obi ko jane na
ya. Baby ebe fade akọ. Eno kraso bi ni ho. Enti ena wo de obi kokotena mu a enye yi. Nti as at the time Minister Tachiama Ghana Institution of Surveyors. Eye survey no ewie na na say eye evaluation ewie no. No mo say 1,506 at various stages of completion. Okaso obi wi a wo hia $114 million
extra aside the 200
apart from 196 now here $114 million extra now the we to the koba and say na was mpanimfo fi ase ye mu hwehwem sa the scanner fine contractor na man scanner ba ne say no wie nto mo ye nhwehmu a be mfie mienu so o mo wie ye no mo decide say enko attorney general ho ma attorney general hwe mu no e no say osusu say mpanimfo na handle transaction no o mati amra enti no or the one be court akọ prosecute wo enti sabre contractor no any mpanimfo ni be handle transaction no attorney general e de nasama to court anim say osusu say wo mo ati amra ewo enti court enhwe so ne be ya adwen a say court ne ya adwen a ontwoma so but aban akọ ahead at terminated contract no because after 196 no went to me and we NC ho.
Okay.
Minister Senso Boache ba no ba cabinet say report nini inti yempe be $114 million no emma no nanka yentumi fenwie.
Okay.
Cabinet tenancy bobo ho various options ko ba any ade wie na cabinet decide say sabre nanka sa bebia yigina no na ehwetro sikasem no ho ayede nkra me ye kopeska wo ayi IMF for there aba ye kope 11 ni ade ye ho kyen dada nti 114 million pa ye besan akọhwehwe after year 196 na went to me and we need the bedroom nti cabinet ma akwanya say ministry no enhwe kwan a betumi anya private sector developers no mo de sika ni nimdie aba beboa ban na ewie project no ewie de ayedwuma enti omo form technical working group and there was a ehweye ho adwuma me be di minister of works and housing na me buy na me technical group ni e call sagle me call site meeting ti e call na ne when ni iron road ni we ni yin na nanti musa da na me central for be buy enti me ma 5 weeks say omo prepare technical report na ye dey be issue request for proposals no you can request for proposals I know ni wa no this amount dey beto abontin so obi bia or wadring sika kwan obeboa e de aba no onfemra nti request and I make it now the details na shim
okay
me ma 5 weeks nyame ncha de omo etumi ye no within 3 weeks
oh good
cause you know time bia ye ne chairman no ne ade masa akosi jo mreni ho yen kan until within 3 weeks omo to me ye me bo ma ba so pa engineer for lawyer for architect for omo was a technical working group no so ti enra any ade the kind request for proposal no eto abontin the to abontin you publish it on ministry no website say obi biara say ne wo English abroach memo wo Japan wo America wo Ghana wo Kenya na we real estate developer and now say mo ye consortium maybe a bank any real estate developers mo who scanning him dia mutumi ba ye de ho krata nyina be mamo ye de mo be kɔ ho bosome miensan ye da ye ntemi you better go through the processes no now we are on the 8th of July no we do proposal abre
8th of July
the best is proposals ni na we are there to asumpa be boa Ghana na the original vision for the project here to me I know
I have 5,000 houses
well first of all 1,506 year
o see we no
and no and o see we need to me bia no na nipa pe baabi atena nya baabi ntena no enya baabi edante no the first we are drink so awo about 2,000 acres of land na aka eda ho 2,000 acres na aka eda ho any so ade ho na ban wo no also proposal abetumi e dey abonti first the request for proposals not to abonti secondly the work plan no so e kan ho enti date bia na adwuma account chairman we fold animal second document in a work plan into on the various dates adwuma was say ye wo da ye de prospective bidders ni na be cost site akọchira report ahodo e wo ho wa pese wo do nsa ko kan dan no say tama this sorry Thomas didn't say urewura subject
so person check is ampa
wa pese wo do nsa ko urewura broni free bibi dilapidation report dan ya si ho kakra no and dilapidate what is the quality of asset in the no valuation e was all year cost to completion ni nyinara ubetumi aba besia kwa akọhwe ye wie so no ye the transparency policy e kan ho sa de aye ba be ye no nya de a nkofo miensa akọhye dem akwakochusu obi nti ye de to abonten ye bohu de wuru mu bi ehu every step bia transparency was e ba ho no ye de to abonten mu bi ehu in the transparency policy no so ya san kirem say ye wie transaction na all the bits are in Sakai. Evaluation reporter, independent evaluation team, no, ebeye. decision memo you be take is until you decide is a way near the man and sign a final contract with the successful bidder you be publish it.
Okay.
That about to be a person who say one offer be at $10,000 now one offer $20,000 now the committee ni peki we are now yeah the back to abontin who can write information at or see proactive disclosure cry since I will be trained to be
about you be so
in our transparency policy no you be publishing in to abontin mu be who says aglemi no you resolve and say near fast resolve we ni pass ni say but answer frequently asked questions niema nkofota bisa about saglemi any answers are you tie no na nra to abontin be wo Ministry of Works and Housing so website and copies where your procurement department
into be up bia no bitimi alcohol
developer bia or interest no obetumi I download the copy online obetumi so I call your procurement department akwa copy and then the team on my ready on standby to take developers to the site make available all the documents master plan soil test bibia no omobema obi ansaka
Kojo na asemi daso court enti e court mi nim se enti amra en hamra se asema yedi wo court yen wie no na oso abe RFP say yen konko yes adwuma. What is the position of the law?
Chama me da say enti amra.
Okay.
Broni beka say ade na ye without prejudice to prosecution na e wo court no en ma minche mu kakra say aban susu say obi a commit crime e wo ade bi ho a aban to me the nasem court court na nim say court enhwem say de ono aban susu no kra na nya no kra ana taso ma na ntaso now whilst aban agene evidence ni na achechira no e de akoto court court ehwe sa evidence no se bibi wo ho e wo say ye fa the subject matter of the crime no ho a yetumi koso ye.
Okay.
For example, ese obi a wo bi se crime na ewu aban susu say wa wo on se crime na ewu ye no wa commit crime, the crime of murder. Enti aban de wa ko gina court abo kwedu. Enti afi na court e betoto wa no ne ahwemu ahwe se ampani ampa wo na wo on se crime na ewu ya ye autopsy report na de nyina de akoto court. Still yetumi in fact aban and I said the precedent is that body no de ye be ma kwan say yensie no yenye yie so ya busu apani gra yensie busu apani foforo yenko yanim but bon so mo kokot min kai obi aya mze major mahama asemi say a clear example. So there are several instances in which the facts are ban susu say obi edi bone na ban achechire na dansie ne witnesses any evidence they are court say court in hwem so ne aban ya adwen na the facts are ban yes and enchire say yentumi nkoye nim na yen resolve the aka ho no eno nti na minister Tachia address no mo wie no started the processes say kwan be ne be fa so akoye nim mo chichire o mo hu si nya 114 million minister Senso Boachi address no mo so tu so anamo meso ma betu so ameso me tu so anamo no
enti memo bia adwen nya ne se esane se asem no ewo asemdi bia enti no wetia emra anasa wabuebu mra bia so
there be in fact specifically asemo a ewa asemdi bia ne se abai susu se contract no emusika semo no conform handle contract no wo ma commit crime.
Okay.
Eno nkyere se project na si ho ne de yenyame nsi ho nti eno ne asemo aban de akokot eno kra aban de akoto court nanim ti court ne behwem se ono mo ya adwen anase ono mo nya adwen. And then the court will make that determination. But when you're without prejudice to the criminal prosecution in court.
A work plan ewo menim se sia no pay me hu se mo cheche akwanya mo befa so contract signing by 30th August, site possession, sending invitations, site possessions. Dabena mo hwe animu se yibewie.
Before then, no, Chairman, also one of the biggest items I'll be also issuing of the RFP, and 17th of April. Any starting. In fact, before then, no dates a Juma na ye be a 3 days for this. Now, 8th of July, which is I think about 3 months.
Receipt of proposals.
And yensabe J proposals now 1 day. And the empese ubidi ni the ebe bands and ubidi na abante 1 day.
Obi anfane de mbra.
Yeah, nti mo 3 months mo be hwe niam nyina wa your report na nti 1 day no ye be gine nyina ye wi ane ye bi so ho a na yɛde na ama independent evaluation team no. Then by the the friend is saying by the 15th, in fact between the 9th and the 15th of July, and independent evaluation panel no be evaluate proposals no. Then by the 17th,
yes, the 17th the approval.
17th to the 31st no be approvals na selecting by target is by the 31st of July no must select a successive bidder. Then from between the 1st of August and the 8th of August, and that's when we try and fine-tune the negotiations that are associated with it. Until by 30th of August, 1 month after that, no
contract.
Yeah, we say na ya sign it, go through PPA final parts, no ya sign it. Now, your expectation is the successful bidder no able take possession of the site within September. Now, take possession of the site, like any site to take possession and mobilization onto the site starts. Then work will start from then. But of course, Nipakron then the plan of works be part of what will be considered. Say, okay, adi who can say all the 5 years ne be and will be so the 2 years be ne any competencies ne sikana all the ya or no the befa. But it will be dependent on the work plan. Yes, you have a plan of works. A guide on feasibly when we think say. Nipa oko site September no ebe to me every but obi ade ndi baba na ahwe na
right na be I see right inti we no na nipa baako ana se consortium na mo hwe na de ne nyama ne bia mo be hwe.
In fact we hwe poto kasa na ye lawyer for no use the throw RFP na say we are looking for an entity or a group of entities. Into what it means, they say, so we are company baako.
Say Ankran
no.
Say company baako, and I say we adwuma bomu a.
Say we are company baako. Now on sabe so fine. Say we companies are hold on na mo be back together. Na mo enti be a bank baako, real estate developer baako, engineering company baako. Na mo nyina mo back together as a consortium. Mo to me e back together. Na Mababe put it in a bid. Since nipa baako and as a company baako ena ono esusun say obetumi aya ono so tumi e de ne bid eba. Unse ukọ amanoni ayo very large companies are omo tumi see a whole cities near like city near the nipa I mean company baako betumi aka say ninsa betumi atoso ebi so a group of companies na be we so you limited to Ghana nko a ewiase nyina and developers all over the world have been invited.
That's it. Aben iden abeka dey twato.
Chairman,
yes sir.
Me kan no your housing deficit is 1.8 million units.
Yes.
The old model of abansi kakrawa ha abansi kakrawa ha no any demo to me NC down 1.8 million. Abansi kano crampo no sebe ahene ewo. Enti say the new approach adopted and me call cabinet me here presentation I have that approval to work on it now. And it say you perceive a year there a mind be to say Austria, Kenya, Ivory Coast. What they do is say abino offer incentives to the private sector.
Okay.
Say you perceive musi daya embro $15,000. 2-bedroom house are embro $15,000. The only thing abino be amount is say obema asase. Na wama nsuo ni enyam kane aba ho but one kasa no develop a plan no a obewie no embro more than $15,000 ebia for social housing the buy amount is obema incentives kakra ebia o materials a obeyi so no obeyi tax efiso onjo income tax a body of incentives nti ubon se nkanipa na nke ebia ode nisika ko China kokra niema ba no se o se na se sa de we kra aban ye wa ha se nkam diskan si dan wa ha menya so mfaso nti bon say private capital ebe move aba housing sector nemu and it's being done in parts of the world. It's successful nti ade a ye say ye put it together a body of incentives for Ghana.
Okay.
You say any greater ne all the various real estate players and other players in the built environment and the body of incentives nyame adomne to me we are ye be call cabinet for approval, parliament nasia ye be call parliament hopefully for approval. Yesusu say a public-private partnership.
Public-private, yeah.
Yet to me, the kind of capital I here, and you develop housing by 1.8 million na here no. Most importantly, at the price point, ne buono, ewo baby yehia nyɛ sa obi kɔ yewie no say $120,000
na go fine
ai enti ye bonya me pa say Anthony Sumpangu adwuma ye no so na enso aba man nyina
ye be die minister ya dasia no pay
chama nyame kan ho
Kojo Oppong Nkrumah, Mrashe Bedwini of Minister for Works and Housing, bringing the time to 16 to 9.